welcome to Baldur's Gate. I know the music is a little loud right now in the menu, so I am just going to run through some things and hop into the character that I determined. Let's see, name, core rules, venture
Nestled atop the
forth. Okay.
cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of
Oh, I
Candlekeep
hope this
houses
works
the
this time.
finest and most comprehensive
I
collection of
recorded like
writings
10
on the
minutes
face
earlier
of
and
Faerûn.
then
It
discovered
is an
that I was
imposing
on
fortress
mute
kept in
the whole
strict
time.
isolation from the intrigues that
Okay,
occasionally
but
plague
Face of
the rest
Faerûn,
of the
that's how
Forgotten
it's
Realms.
pronounced.
It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion.
Okay, 20 years
Acting
old.
as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
And that is the introduction to one of the greatest games of ever and all time. I'm going to tweak the volume controls so that my voice is heard a little better. And return to game. Okay, well, welcome to Baldur's Gate. Well, welcome to Candlekeep. This is Baldur's Gate 1. I've played this before. My goal is to approach this game as a new player. Um, Played it many times. I know what's going on, and I am just going to try my best to make decisions and approach things in the way a new player would. So I'm not here to 100% all the areas, do all the quests. Maybe I'll roll for roleplay opportunities. Don't know. But what drew me to this game again here is it was getting. I love playing it. It's a little old. Um, just playing it on my own, and I just figured I would keep a record of this for posterity. It's important to me. This game is important to me. Many hours spent as a teenager, goofing around the Forgotten Realms and getting to know the party members, and it's just a great game. So here we are. Let me again. A previous recording went into this in detail, but I was muted the whole time, and I am not anymore. So here's where I started. Went with a male human. At that point, I didn't know if I was going to do an evil or a good playthrough, so I literally used a dice to roll for that. My goal is to make it with this fellow all the way through the saga. And since I was doing a good playthrough, I thought, well, if this was my first time, maybe I'd want to be a knight in shining armor. The classic knight in shining armor is a paladin. Oh, let's see. Paladin. Subclass, I chose to be a cavalier. The chivalrous warrior, honor, courage, loyalty. So we have the classical evil monsters. We have these advantages and disadvantages here. Um, I saved. Part of the classic approach to Baldur's Gate is to spend so long rolling dice for your attribute scores, and this is a total roll of 92, I believe it was. The strength isn't quite as high as I would have hoped, 18/29, but hey, it's over 18, so that's great. And I'm sure the first thing that you saw was Lancy. It's my shortened name for Lancelot. The classic. Oh, where are you? Let's see. Oh, trying to find my information, maybe. Where's my proficiencies? Okay, as a classical cavalier, I thought, I'm turning off my knowledge of the game, and I thought, okay, come at this from a new perspective. Classic cavalier. We're going Arthurian with Lancelot. So sword and shield. The picture has a sword and shield. This will be good. So I put a couple proficiency slots into sword and shield style. Extra bonus to AC. Um, 2 proficiencies I was limited to with longsword. If you're a fighter, you get more with grand mastery, high mastery, etc. Here I am specialized. I get some bonuses there, but that is Lancelot. Right now I am equipped with a quarterstaff. Oh, and I have 120 gold this time. On my last recording I had 140, so that's too bad. Um, but the hope here is that the inn is clean. I've been dropped off here. My father Gorion wants me to equip myself for a journey. As a cavalier, I want to be able to hit stuff. Oh, I don't. Oh, should I? I don't know if I should do all the tutorial things. Let's just go into the inn. Lancelot, I think, is an impatient person.
Very well.
Alright. Okay, Firebead Elvenhair. But before I start talking to people, I'm going to end the recording here just to make sure that the voice and sound levels are okay, and see you next time.